"47, this is Diana. We require your services once again, and this time you will have to prove your money's worth. Our client has lost some cargo, which he wants back at any cost. It appears to be stolen by a bunch of renegades armed to the teeth. The cargo is hidden somewhere in the desert. This is a two-stage mission. First, you must eliminate Lieutenant Ahmed Zahir and get a map from him. It shows the location of the cargo. He's quite weak, has a pacemaker, and goes for a nap every day after noon prayers. So this is a good time to eliminate him without raising any suspicions. If the alarm is sounded, the mission will fail. He is well guarded and behind locked doors, where only his trusted personal bodyguards have keys and access. Both his and the guards' quarters are situated in front of the palace. When this is done, you will have to kill Colonel Mohammed Amin and steal the key he's holding. It's an important part of the cargo. Call me when you're done with the lieutenant, and I will brief you on the whereabouts of the colonel. On the video you can see both targets. It's the lieutenant entering the house. I repeat, eliminate the lieutenant without any alarm, get the map, and call me for further information.
Only one way in here for me, it seems. If I make an inconspicuous approach, I should blend in just nicely and get the job done. Probably a few obstacles to clear away.
Hello there, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, and we find ourselves in Afghanistan. Quite a different locale, and like I said, I hope you brought that sunscreen because it's going to be pretty beating hot in here. Now, the unfortunate part and the prelude I have to give for these Afghanistan missions is that they actually contain my least favorite missions in the game, and furthermore, my most hated mission of the entire game is the next one. So Afghanistan has nothing special going for it in my eyes, but maybe you can find more appreciation in it than I can. But we don't want to dilly-dally because our entryway to find our first target, the lieutenant, is already given to us right here. And there he is, kind of just resting in the afternoon here. And you know what? For a different change of pace, we're gonna slit the lieutenant's throat instead of fiber wiring. So see you later, buddy.
First part of the mission is completed. What's next?
That's perfect, 47. Now continue to your next assignment in this area. To comply with our client's wishes, you must assassinate Colonel Mohammed Amin and obtain the key he's holding. He is right now in the souk with a bodyguard. When completed, you must proceed to the eastern gate to exit. Remember to dodge any guards looking for infidels on the way, but hurry. When the guards find out that the lieutenant is dead, the colonel will most definitely try to escape.
Absolutely ridiculous amount of sneaking there. Yeah, so the lieutenant got hot and bothered with his pacemaker. He felt a little uneasy, and he just kind of unclothed, and he kind of just sat in bed, and he just suddenly just keeled over. It's a shame. He must have coughed up some blood there, so never mind the slit throat. So now that we have the coordinates of where the nuclear arm is located, we can now take care of the colonel, his right-hand man, who holds a special key that will lead us to the next section of the, wow, I don't know what they're talking about, kind of scared me. Next section of the town that we're in. As you see in the map, this is where we need to get to through the key, and we get over here. Lieutenant is dead in his quarters with his two bodyguards right under his nose, literally, and they don't know anything else. They don't know that he's laying there dead, and so next, we need to find the colonel, and the colonel, with this humongous batch of guards, is harassing the fellow vendors of the Bazaar. And, you know, I think that's kind of more of a reason, game logic-wise, to assassinate him. So this guy's a pretty fellow. We're gonna see him pretty damn soon, too, just a little foreshadowing. And yeah, I don't know, this mission, it's a little bare. I mean, I realize that a town like this probably would be bare, But it just doesn't. It seems like nothing's very special about it, you know. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna shop for some fruit. Pardon me. Nothing suspicious. I'm just a. This is the suit, by the way, but it's just a civilian clothes because you would not blend in wearing a tuxedo in Afghanistan. So that's kind of cool. So we probably should be able to see the colonel and him harassing these poor people. There we go. And with his personal bodyguard as well. Yeah, that's him. Trying to peddle them for money for, quote, protection. And usually that bodyguard gives them a slap with the butt of their rifle. And they're all very afraid and scared. Just, you know, I don't blame them. So, yeah, buddy, I might be interested in some of the avocados you have over there, which is probably not what they have in Afghanistan. But for right now, I think I'm just going to take a bit of a break and get away from the heat here. Kind of go into the shadows, if you will. And wait for our target to show up and take a smoke break. Because once in a while, after doing all this harassing makes a colonel tired. And he needs to take a smoke break. And what perfect place to take a smoke break than the empty stall on the very far right corner where a lot of stacks of crates are. So, yeah, what I want to say is that the way that the Afghanistan missions are laid out, this seems like they're just kind of very fillery. They're very fillerish to me. They're just, like, this mission, for instance, is very simple. As you can see, I killed the target in like 2 seconds. You just go in there, lockpick the door, and kill him. And this guy is a little bit more fun to fight. You can go onto the roof and shoot him if you want. You can do different things like that. But personally, I rather take him out like this way because I feel like a true assassin, like always. I missed my suit already, but like I said, this is technically the suit only. Is this blue turban civilian clothes get up, which the other civilians are wearing. So as you can see, the colonel and his bodyguard are going to take a break, and the bodyguard stands watch as the colonel takes his smoke break in peace, except there's a hitman behind the crates that they forgot to mention. Boy, he's almost looking right at me. Okay, buddy. Goodbye, colonel. And as we kill the colonel, the music changes into a new theme that we haven't heard yet. So let's give a listen. Yes, very nice music, a little upbeat. Sounds a little like the elevator music for a second there. It's kind of funny. Alright, yeah, I think I'll buy that. Thanks a lot, buddy. I really appreciate it. This is my family's month's salary, and it sure did cost a lot, but they're gonna love this food. They haven't eaten in a couple days, so I think they're gonna appreciate this. So, yeah, thank you. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to my part of the town now and pay a visit to my daughter and my wife. Yep, thanks a lot. Yep, that's, boy, it's always a nice, fun trip to go into Bazaar, but boy, is it hot out, huh, guards? Yeah, man, if you had a pacemaker, you'd make sure you stay out of the heat, because that thing could just fry and go haywire. Oof. Die of heat stroke. And there we go. We got all zeros, Silent Assassin. Very quick mission, very compact. There's not much to it. Like I said, you can go on top of the Bazaar roof and snipe the colonel from there. That's about the only real difference you can do. So, it's a short mission. Like I said, that's kind of how these go. But like I said, the next mission is the worst. And, it's going to be interesting. I'll see you guys later.